What it do, homies? We are back with some more Boy What. This time we are checking out this newly dropped Time's Up. This time, speaking of Time's Up, this time I'm actually late to it. I'm generally like right on top of these drops, but he dropped this on a day that I was off, right? So, but nevertheless, we are here. Also, I think I had saw, and I might be tripping, that it was possible that he released something like a couple of weeks ago. Was that a teaser? I feel like I might have dreamt it or something, but regardless, that's neither here or there. Time's up. But before we get into this, look at this down here. It says director Max Planck. Everything says Max Planck. Is that what we're calling Plankton now? Max Planck. I don't think he ever had a name. I did try to come up with one during this last one where I said Dark Planck in this or something like that, but Max Planck sound much better. Let's go shut up, turn it up. Synthwave kind of bass right there, the respace. Yes. I'm gonna tell you one thing. Boy, what was his name? Chris Jenkins, Jericho, the song you did with that rock guy, I can't remember. It's when you had that la 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 la. Somebody at work accidentally stumbled upon that song, and I heard that, and I said, "Oh snap, that's Boy What." And when he was listening to it, one of my coworkers pointed out that the sound design in it was kind of crazy, and I was just like, "Yeah, that's Boy What." And I remember jumping into one of your streams and looking at how you were kind of just making weird sounds, how you would take something like an audio that you would play and that you would run it through all kinds of mangled plugins and stuff like that to get these really weird sounds. And I was just like, yeah, man, that's one thing that I love about Boy What is just the creative sound design. Like even here at this beginning, we got like kind of a cathedral stuff kind of mixed with the guitars, I think, like piano. Yeah, like an organs.
Time on till cannot be erased.
Ring.
Our hand remembers yesterday. God forgive the sins I washed away. So careless, all that pain. From ruins up to the sky, a kingdom built on your cry. If there's a hell, I'll be first in line.
First in line?
If I pray, can I wash my bloody hands? Is it ever enough if I pray? Will you let me fall to fate? Is it ever enough, time to...
The cross. No, that's a W chorus, man. That's a W. See, man, here's how you know when it's W, right? It's W when it ain't even over, bro. Halfway through that, I was ready to sing it with you, man. Oh, for a minute, I thought you said time to pray. You know what I mean? But you said time's up. I think you said that. To pray. It sounded like you was about to do that, and then the pray word was kind of just, that's what you thought it was going to end on. But bro, I was ready for some type of guttural. Like at the end of that would have just sent me to the moon. And knowing what we know, man, hold on. Get my aromatherapy going. It smells good. This is a hazelnut cream. Look at that. One of my lighters broke, so I couldn't light this one right here. Right there. I couldn't light that one right there. So I had to light the other two. But anyways, aromatherapy on deck. Let's keep it going. We're gonna run that chorus back.
Can I wash my blood if I pray? Can I wash my bloody hands? Is it ever enough if I pray? Will you let me fall to fate? Is it ever enough, time to...
Christian overtones, yeah?
I keep on running, but it's where I start.
is too early. It was too early, man. See, bro, we ain't even halfway through the song yet. You already gave me a breakdown. How, Sway? How you have all the answers? How you already give me a breakdown? I was expecting that later on. So how many you give? It was nasty. It was nasty. How dare you interrupt my course of thought?
I keep on running, but it's where I start.
See, man, is that right there? Like some of them things you just gotta find in the moment. That you know, I feel like he came across that on accident. He was just like, you know what, bro? Let me just let it die right here. You know what? I could just add a tone, but what if the last note just died? That sounds great.
From ruins up to the sky, all kingdom built on your cry. If there's a hell, I'll be first tonight. If I pray, can I wash my body?
Hold on, bro. Nah, you cracked on these. You absolutely cracking on these vocals. I recently just started getting into Vocaloid, and the interesting thing is that I feel like with all the SpongeBob stuff, with all the tuning and everything, the vocal replacements and everything, that we are essentially, you know, they literally are like right side by side, right? Vocaloid, for people who don't know, it isn't any real human voice, right? It's a synthesized banks, and there's a lot of them out there, right? Kasane, Hatsune, which is a really popular one. I've been diving into that stuff on my channel lately, and then I'm coming back and I'm looking at this and I'm like, dang. The reason why I'm bringing it up is because the last one I heard was this metal song, right? And I was kind of flabbergasted because I know that it's a vocal synth bass bank, but it had that grittiness, like that that gritty distortion, you know, that gutturals and stuff in there. And I was like, wait a minute, isn't this is a synth bank? Like, these aren't real human vocals. How was you able to get that distortion? And it's so tasteful, and it's very tasteful right here too, man. And it just got me wondering, bro. This is one of these. You go back and listen to Boy What's first song, Come Back, bro. Come on, man. Come on, the quality, and then you layering it. Oh, bro, y'all hear that harmony right there? That was beautiful.
From ruins up to the sky,
beautiful.
all kingdom built on your cry. If there's a hell, I'll be first tonight. If I pray, can I wash my bloody hands? Is it ever enough if I pray?
That fit is hard, bro. Or a farming.
Let me fall to fate. Is it ever enough times? All created, left with none. Tearing down what I've
SpongeBob.
You divide and
Patrick.
justify,
Oh, no.
but never question why. Turn your hands
No.
and pass the blame.
Please.
Burn it down and call it change. Now
Change,
the
please.
hour and the light, so lost your time. If I
And you assembled the squad for this drop down. You should drop. I don't even, bro. You got the whole crew in here, man. I think we heard it. Was Sandy in there too? Hold on, run that back. Was Squidward in there? Hold that, run that back.
all created, left with none.
Tearing down what I've begun.
You divide and justify, but never question why. Turn your hands and cast
Some claim
burn it down and call it change. Now the hour
The lyrics.
and the light,
It's serious.
so lost your time.
Come on.
If I
That sounds like your time is up. That last part right there, that doom, doom, like that's the type of sound that you would hear right after like Dracula, like after it chases you. Once Dracula found you and bites into your neck or right about to bite in your neck, that's when that plays. That doom, doom. It's that realization that you're effed. So yeah.
can I wash my bloody hands? Is it ever enough if I pray? Will you let me fall to fate? Is it ever enough, ever enough? Is it ever enough, ever enough?
Why are you like this? Jairus Johnson. There it is. Jim, I don't know why I couldn't remember his name. Oh, snaps. Look, Fable. Look, even. Oh, no. See, bro. Now you done got all the Infinity Stones are all here, bro. You even got Fable in here, bro. It's over. It's over. See, even we love that this was cinema. This was masterpiece. But it's so heavy. Neon Tide. Oh, but you gave us everything I wanted. I always sit here and think, man, how you gonna keep top of yourself, man? It's brutal. Take however long you need. You know what I'm saying? Because you just released, like, you have the viewers, like, you have our trust. Like, we know that if it takes you a while to drop, it's gonna be a banger. I know how much goes into it. Everything you could possibly want. Anyways, I'm just rambling. Give me a time to gather myself. Almost lost my spirit. Lost my soul. All right, y'all. Dave's out.